Okay, good afternoon Year 2 and welcome to your vocabulary lesson. We are going to be focusing on the words that we were learning about before we went on our little break from school due to COVID. So I'm going to share my screen now and you can get ready to learn about these words. So let's go. Okay, so these were our words that we were looking at last time in our lesson. We were looking at the words creepy, lost, winding, looming, murmured, boomed, celebrating, abandoned, scrumptious, and incredible. So with your on your whiteboards or on your books or wherever you're working today, pause the video and see if you can remember what these words meant. And then we're going to go through the answers together in a moment. Off you go. Pause the video now. Okay, brilliant. You should have written down these words and try to remember what they meant. We're now going to go through the answers and you can mark your own work. And if you've got them right, fantastic. If you need to edit them or check an answer, you can do so as we go through. Right, let's go. So lost. You're not able to find your way. If you put something somewhere and then you can't find it. There's two types of lost. You can be lost in the woods like Hansel and Gretel were and you can't find your way. Or you've put something down and then you can't find it, it's lost. Creepy. Describes something that makes you feel frightened or icky or scared. Winding, something that curves and bends and isn't a straight line. It goes that way. Looming describes things that are tall and hang over you. So the example from our story was that trees loom, they loom over something. Murmured means that we're speaking very quietly, so it's hard to hear what's being said. And murmured means it happened in the past because it's got that ed on the end, so it's murmured. I mean, if I was murmuring now, I'd say I murmur, or I am murmuring. Boomed is a deep, low, loud sound. If your voice booms, people can hear it clearly. Okay, again, it's in the past tense because we've got our ed on the end. So I boom today would be the present. Celebrating, when you do something enjoyable to mark something special or something good that has happened. Abandoned, someone has been left behind on their own. Scrumptious, really tasty food. And incredible, something unusual or amazing or really fantastic. So how many did you get right? If you got all 10 right, absolutely fantastic. Well done. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Fantastic. Right. Let's move on. So we're going to now look at two of the words from our list this afternoon. We're going to look at celebrating, which means to do something special or exciting to mark something good that's happened. And we're also going to look at scrumptious, which means really tasty food, really delicious. So I'm going to read you a sentence and then you're going to decide if where the missing word is, you're going to put the word celebrating or the word scrumptious. So pause the screen now, read the sentence, fill in the missing word, and then we'll go through the answers in a moment. Off you go. Okay, well done. If you've already done that, fantastic. And if you're ready to go on to the next bit. So the party was Snow White's birthday. So a birthday is a good thing, something that's marking something, and then a party is going to be celebrating something. A party is for a good reason. So we might have a Christmas party, or we might have a end of term party. We're celebrating something that's really cool that's happening. So in here, you should have put celebrating. Okay, the table was groaning. Now, that doesn't mean literally it was groaning and moaning and getting cross, but it was almost groaning and getting really. It was under a lot of pressure. It had lots of food on it, so it was beginning to groan. It wasn't actually doing it. But if it was a human, it would be because it had so much stuff on it. So the table was groaning with celebrating food or scrumptious food. Remember, scrumptious means delicious, so we should have put in here scrumptious. The children are something summer with ice cream. Now, it's not scrumptious ice cream because the word isn't before scrumptious. So the children are celebrating summer. They're celebrating summer with delicious ice cream. They haven't put delicious in there, but we could put that in. So it's celebrating. They're celebrating summer by doing something good, and that's to have ice cream. And the cake was celebrating or scrumptious? The cake should have been scrumptious because that's how we describe something which is really delicious. If you got them all right, well done, fantastic. See if now you can write a sentence using the word celebrating and scrumptious. Off you go, pause the video. Okay, well done. And you can send some of those sentences to year2@thepalmeracademy.com and we will have a read of them. Now we're looking at the two other words. We're looking at abandoned, which means to be left behind and all by themselves, and lost, which means you're not able to find their way and they're not able to know where to go. So here are the sentences with some missing words, and it either has to be abandoned or lost. So pause the video and have a go. Okay, fantastic. The children were abandoned or lost by their father. So if you remember Hansel and Gretel, they were left in the middle of the woods all by themselves and their father disappeared. So in here, you should have put abandoned. They were something in the woods. They couldn't find their way, they couldn't get home, they were lost in the woods. You could have put abandoned as well. Lost or abandoned would work there. Okay. They had something, the invitation to the party, and could not find it anywhere. So they had lost the invitation. They couldn't find it, that means they had lost it. And they something their dirty clothes by the river and changed into new clean ones. So they abandoned, they left their dirty clothes behind and changed into new ones. If you got it right, well done. Give yourself a pat on the back. And see if you can now write a sentence using the word lost or the word abandoned. Pause, have a go. Okay, we've now got two of our words, winding and straight, and we're going to read these things and you have got to decide where they're going to go. Are they going to be a winding thing, a thing that's curved or bendy, or a straight thing that's going like that? Okay, so I'm going to pause the screen now and sort the things out. Off you go. Okay, well done, fantastic. So the first one we're going to sort out is a snake wrapped around a tree. So a snake wrapping itself around the tree is going to go in winding. It's going to be very bendy. A pencil, where have you put a pencil? It should have gone in straight. It's a straight thing. A river weaving through the rocks. So weaving means to go in and out. We learnt that in our reading the other day. So a river would be winding. So it's going in and out. So we'll be making that action. Weaving through the rocks. A spider weaving its web through a branch of a tree. Again, would be a spider weaving its web. It's going in and out. Web. A ruler would be straight. A maze would be winding, because it can go in all different directions, can't it? Let's make us get really lost. And a door is going to be straight. You've got all those right. Well done. Give yourself a big round of applause. Marshmallow clap. Pat on the back. Well done. And now I'd like you to think about those words we've learned today. So winding, straight, abandoned, lost, scrumptious, delicious, and any of the others from the beginning of the video. And see if you can write some sentences and send them to year2@thepalmeracademy.com. Have a lovely afternoon and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.